You might have heard about Lorcana, Disney's upcoming foray into trading card games. But what is it exactly? Who made it? And why should you definitely look forward to it? Let's dive in. Hey everyone, this is D Simon from Mushu Report, where we aim to cover all things Lorcana. But if you're watching this video, you probably already heard about Lorcana and want to find out what exactly is this Disney Lorcana TCG, and why is there a lot of buzz for Lorcana, especially among the Disney fans and trading card game players. Let me give you some information about what is Lorcana and share with you 5 big reasons on why you should definitely try it out when it's out. So, before I go into exactly what is the Lorcana trading card game, I would like you to imagine a world where everyone can become a powerful sorcerer. Very much like in Fantasia, where Mickey puts on the magic hat and brings a broom to life to do his chores. That is what Lorcana is all about, where you are a sorcerer known as an Illuminator that can call upon the power of magic ink to bring your favorite Disney characters to life, to adventure, and to go on quests. Some of these Disney characters will be friends we are very familiar with, and some of these characters will be fantastically reimagined as they are brought into the world of Lorcana. And that, my friends, is the background lore of Lorcana. As to what it physically is in our earthly realm, Lorcana is a brand new trading card game developed by Disney and Ravensburger, which is a German game and toy company that made many games in collaboration with Disney thus far. In the Disney context, they are probably most well known for Villainous, which is a family strategy board game where you take on the role of a Disney villain like Captain Hook or Maleficent, then make use of your allies and unique abilities to win the game. Lorcana is designed by Ryan Miller, who has many years of experience designing trading card game gameplay and products, including Magic the Gathering, Duel Masters, also known as Kaijudo, and the Digimon TCG, just to name a few. As to what Lorcana is all about, let's move on to my 5 big reasons on why I think Lorcana is going to be the next big TCG to look out for. Number 1. Lorcana is a brand new trading card game which will tap on the many household name IPs that Disney owns. Some of the confirmed franchises for the first Lorcana release currently include Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, 101 Dalmatians, Lilo and Stitch, Hercules, Mulan, Aladdin, Lion King, and Frozen. And there are that many famous IPs confirmed already, and we're still 7 months away from the release date. A Disney trading card game with this many family favorite characters means that it's a game perfect for the Disney fans, both for the older folks who grew up watching Disney movies and the younger kids who are being introduced to the classics or have watched the more recent Disney remakes. If you're a fan of any of these Disney movies I've mentioned, then there will be a Lorcana card for you to collect and a deck for you to play with come this August. And this ties into my second reason, which Lorcana looks to be highly collectible. With this many well-known Disney characters to collect, I feel that it has a lot of similarities to Pokemon in terms of its target group of players and how well it will be received. Lorcana has already confirmed many well-known characters from Disney, for which there are many fans out there who will want to collect these cards. For example, look at these 2 different versions of Mickey Mouse. In the Lorcana fan community, there are already many fans of Mickey Mouse who have indicated an interest to collect all the different Mickeys and play a Mickey-themed deck. In addition, aside from the original Disney movies, Lorcana could draw upon Disney's much wider range of IPs that Disney owns in the future. For example, with the earlier mentioned Disney Villainous, there are Marvel and Star Wars expansions which add on characters like Thanos, Loki, Kylo Ren, and even Darth Vader. With this many franchises and characters Lorcana can have access to, I believe that Lorcana could be similar to Pokemon, or which there will be many collectors who will be focused on getting their favorite cards for their collections or building a deck out of their favorite characters, rather than aiming to build the strongest deck to win in events. That's not to say that I think Lorcana is aiming to pull over the Pokemon player community though. I personally believe that with the extensive amount of IP available to Lorcana, Disney Lorcana will be able to attract many more people into playing trading card games, which is a long-time TCG player of over 20 years I am very excited for. With this very wide range of potential players, both in age and interest, comes my number 3 reason of why you should check out Lorcana. Lorcana is aimed to be easy to pick up. Lorcana is designed to be inclusive and easy to learn, allowing it to be open to both Disney fans with no prior experience in playing TCGs or a competitive TCG player. This is good because with easy gameplay, it means that younger players will be able to pick up the game easily. In the recommended age to play Lorcana set 8+, I can see this as a family bonding activity between parents and their kids where they can play a casual game of Lorcana with their favorite Disney characters. For the more serious competitive TCG players, an organized player program has been promised, where there'll be events for players to participate in local game stores. Based on the current cards shown, experienced TCG players can already guess a big chunk of how a game of Lorcana will play out though, further attesting to how Lorcana will be familiar to TCG players and easy to pick up and play for newer players. That said, full gameplay details are not yet out for Lorcana, so make sure you subscribe to Mushu Report and hit that notification bell as we will have all the gameplay details once it's out. With the 3 reasons mentioned earlier on, Lorcana looks to be checking off all the right boxes for a highly collectible trading card game. However, aside from the IP or game design, there are other areas which I feel that Lorcana is doing very well, which will help contribute to its success. My 4th reason is Lorcana looks to be focusing on building the player community. The very first series of Lorcana products, the first chapter, is due for release in August 18 of this year in USA, Canada, and various regions of Europe, showing its commitment to work with local game stores. The first chapter will be first released in those stores on August 18, followed by a mass retail launch 2 weeks later on September 1st. This is something very important as physical player communities are best built in local game stores, where there will be playing areas available for people to play and learn the game while surrounded by fellow players. And releasing products in these local game stores first will help ensure that these players will be able to get access to the products. If you've not seen the information for the first chapter products due for release and want more information, head over to the Mushu Report Wiki link in the video description below where I have details on what is included in each product and their various price points. And finally, number 5. Lorcana has their social media game on point. The Lorcana social media team is one of the most active and interactive ones I've ever seen for a trading card game of this size. Over the past month, they have been replying to tweets pretty much every single day, engaging with the community and answering questions from people who are interested in Lorcana, regardless of how big or small of a following they may have. Well, I may be biased since I'm a content creator, but this is something that I think is very important. In this day and age, I believe that working with content creators is an essential part of marketing in our current times, and by actively engaging with them, content creators will be more inclined to create content for the game, thereby increasing exposure for the game and hopefully bringing in more players. Aside from content creators though, I've seen the team answer pretty much anyone, ranging from answering simple questions about release date to providing contact information or even just engaging with memes consistently, which is really great since everyone is new to Lorcana and there are many people who just want to find out some basic information about the game. And well, that is the gist on what is Lorcana and some of my thoughts on why I think that everyone should definitely check out Lorcana and give it a shot when it releases. If you found this information useful, I'll appreciate a like for this video so that more people can find out what Lorcana is all about. Also, subscribe to the channel as I'll be dropping a lot more content related to Lorcana. And also, if you're excited about Lorcana like I am, do join the Mushu Report Discord link in the video description, where I hope to gather people excited about Lorcana, where we can discuss about the game. And that is about it from me for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. This is D Simon from Mushu Report, signing out.